I incorporated my team. I have a walking team which I've had for about 10 years, which is just a group of friends, relatives, co-workers who got together, and there were about 150 strong normally. And we walked every year for the American Cancer Society. We typically raised about $20,000. And then I decided to incorporate that team, the name Team Tarro, into Team Tarro, Inc., and become a nonprofit organization so that we could then turn those funds over to Barbara Sheps, to the screening center. The first event we did was the wine tasting. I wanted to do something a little bit differently. And what I did was I made it by invitation, specifically because I wanted people that I knew. I knew I had a lot of friends that would want to come. What I didn't know is that it would sell out in a month. And it did. We actually had 500 people instead of 300, and we actually raised about $54,000 that night. I've always been active and interested in helping in some way, so I kind of connected with those people and got them all together. It's devastating to know that you're going to need a mastectomy to begin with, but I had many opportunities to speak to people. Many people reached out, particularly in the medical community, because I was a nurse. I had friends who were nurses to call me, many of whom worked here. And obviously my husband was a great support. So it was nice to know that I was surrounded by so many caring people. I also knew that my husband had friends here who were physicians, and knowing him as the physician he is and the great caregiver, that I didn't worry about my progress or what would happen. I knew that he would take over. I knew that Barbara Sheps was involved, and I knew that I would get the best care. I've always tried to be positive and give. I taught that to my children. I think it's important to just not sit on the sidelines of life. Get in and do what you can. I think it's good for the soul, and it's good all around.